Welcome to Coffee and Tarot with Mama T. I am joined today by Shandi Martin from curselikealady.com. And she also has a YouTube channel, and I will link her in my description. So be sure and check her out. This is my lovely daughter, and we are going to just do some chit-chatting. We're going to talk about tarot and whatever else comes to our minds and see how this goes. So, Shandi, you want to jump in and say hello? Also, word to the wise for anybody joining, cursing will probably happen. Her channel is called Curse Like a Lady after all. So, but if we curse, we will be cursing like motherfucking ladies. So,
Yes. What is up,
all
my
right.
dude? My name is Shandi. I'm with Curse Like a Lady, and I get to hang out with my mommy virtually. So I am happy to be here. We've been talking about this for a while, so I'm happy we're actually doing it.
And cheers.
With our same mugs.
Our matching mugs. We didn't even plan it. Clink.
Clink.
As Karen says on her channel, Ask the Spirit Guides. So
I am behind on her channel, but I think I need to jump in there. All of the
with everything going on, yeah.
yes, with everything going on, I need a little bit of positivity in my life. So
Exactly. All right. So you were about to tell me something that you sent me a video and I haven't had a chance to watch it. Do you want to just tell me about it today?
sure. So, yes, I was watching Earth Fairy Holistics, and she's local to our location, but she posted a video about a collective meditation or moment of silence, focused intention. There was some sciencey stuff that she referenced in there. I thought that I would remember it, but in one ear and out the other. So I don't remember the specific science that she used, but she's talking about how at 7 o'clock in the morning for the next 10 days, she's going to have 10 minutes of meditation and focused intention on creating real change. Because if enough people are meditating or focusing on the same outcome, it is more likely to happen. And it's been proven by science. It's the same shit that goes along with manifestation, but it's on a grander scale because it's to shift the collective rather than just your own personal life. So I think that I'm going to be doing that. 7 a.m. might be a little bit hard for me because it's kind of a busy part of my day. But I think that if I set myself up for success, then I could probably do 7 a.m. for the next 10 days at least, and then I could switch to a different time during the day.
I like that. I like that idea. I'm going to ask my pendulum if that is going to help make a difference. So I am calling in I forgot to call in spirit with my witch's bells.
Call in spirit for me too.
And I did. And so I'm asking my gods and goddesses, my guardian angels, ascended masters, my spirit guides, my spirit team, my ancestors and departed loved ones, and any other beings of the highest and purest light, and only beings of the highest and purest light. Can you communicate with us today about questions that we have via this pendulum? Okay, I am getting a yes.
I'm getting a baby yes.
And can you tell me if this idea that Earth Fairy Holistics has of collective meditation at 7 a.m., if that's going to help make a difference? I'm getting a big yes.
You just stop mine moving first.
Yeah, I always stop them in between questions.
I'm getting yes as well.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that sounds like a great idea. I like it. And, one of the things that I was reading, I don't remember who I was reading it from. It might have been this astrologer that I follow. And he's saying, create your art. Yes, the world might be burning down around us, but raise your own vibration and create the things that you want to create. That is going to help your little corner of the world. And regardless of, I don't have an impact on the idiots in Washington, D.C. that are running our country. I have no impact on them whatsoever. However, I can impact my sphere of influence by the things that I do, the thoughts that I think, the actions that I take. And so if anybody thinks that reading tarot cards or creating whatever art that you create or spending time painting or drawing or writing or playing guitar or whatever, that doesn't matter, you're wrong. It matters. It
100%. And
makes a
when the
big
world
difference.
went to shit during COVID, what did we all turn to? We turned to art. We read books, we watched TV, we watched movies. We all became artisan bakers, we crafted. Art was what saved humanity and saved our fucking sanity when we were not able to live life as it is. And honestly, the COVID shutdown was like one of my most treasured memories because I got so much one-on-one time with my kids and with James. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, art
Yeah,
is valuable and it definitely creates an impact on the world.
100%. Yeah, that's so true. So, yeah, so I will do that with you. 7 a.m., that'll be brutal. I will have to do some shuffling with my life, changing things around. It won't take as much for me as it will for you because I know that you're getting the kids off to school and trying to get ready for work and all of that. But if I am planning ahead, then I should be able to make it work. So
Perfect.
I like that idea. All right. So what do you had some tarot things that you wanted to chat about too, I think.
I did, yes. So my question to you was, if you had to assign a card to the algorithm, what card would that be?
Oh boy. Okay, let's think about what deck. I'm going to pull a card.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull a Rider-Waite actually.
Okay, I'm going to grab I have a Rider-Waite inspired deck that I got recently from Ethany in a
I have been
group.
watching her videos and she's phenomenal. I downloaded her book too, been
Uh-huh.
listening to it in chunks. It's the Audible version and phenomenal.
Which
I can't
book do
believe
you
I
have?
hadn't come across her before.
Which one?
I can't. It's how to read tarot, how to become an expert reading tarot, or something like that.
This one?
I can't. There's a glare. I can't see it. Becoming. Yes. Yeah. The newest one that she came out with. She just got it on audio on
Yeah.
Audible. So
Yeah.
that's the one that I purchased.
Yeah. It's a great book. It reminds me a lot of Territorial, just written in a different style. But
Right.
anyway, I have a Rider-Waite deck of hers that I'm gonna grab.
Pretty.
It's called the Cosmic Wisdom Tarot, but it is very Rider-Waite inspired. It's just purple and pretty.
I love purple.
Yeah, she said I had my purple fairy lights on when we were in the group reading, and she's like, "Teresa, your purple lights. Purple's my favorite color." So I'm not surprised that her deck is all purpley.
Nice.
All right, so let's see, Spirit. I want to assign a card to the algorithm. What card should we pick to assign to them? I have an idea of one that I would choose, but let me see what Spirit says. This is now, is this the algorithm, like the big algorithm that sends us all of our ads, like our Google ads and our Facebook feed? And is that the algorithm that we're talking about?
I mean, in this situation, I was kind of more thinking localized, like the YouTube algorithm. There's multiple algorithms that affect our life on a day-to-day basis. So yes, like the Google ad listening, the YouTube algorithm, I mean, even to a certain extent, like Netflix will recommend things based off of what you've seen. But I was thinking more localized since this is a YouTube video for YouTube.
Okay. Well, I'm having a hard time separating it from YouTube and Google and everything. So I'm going to just call it the algorithm in the sky, the
Spirit in the sky.
the Big Brother algorithm.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Okay. So what's a card that fits with that spirit? The Eight of Wands.
That's been kind of a soccer card for me.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that makes.
This one has them too.
What?
This one
Which
has
one?
them too.
What is it? I can't see it. Oh, yeah.
Cards.
That's good. That's a good card to have as a stalker. Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is like fast moving news and communication. And so I can see why Spirit would call it that. But I would probably call it, grab my Rider Waite one that's already in order so I know where I can find it. That's what I would call it. The devil.
I mean, yeah, I can definitely see that because it can be addictive. And the chains are so fucking loose. All you got to do is walk away from it. But
Well, that, and it's just
like Bobby Boucher's mom, the devil.
it's the devil.
Yes.
The
So
algorithm, it's a devil.
I got the Seven of Swords.
Seven of Swords, yeah. Mm-hmm. I can see
I
that.
was thinking that it would be more of a sword-like energy just because it's intellectual.
Mm-hmm. And an air energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a good one. I do
Also
think
sneaky.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's
Mm-hmm.
sneaky, can be deceptive. The Wheel of Fortune is another major arcana card that I could see assigning to it
Well,
since it is.
especially since it's so removed from emotion too. It's just this is how it is.
And it changes all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see it being that. I can see it being the magician too,
Yep.
you know.
I
So
mean, it really can. It can make all of the things.
yeah, so that is an interesting question. What's your favorite tarot spread that you've used lately?
I really liked the True Heart one that I just did. Did you watch that video?
I watched that last night, and I actually took notes on the questions because I'm going to try it out too.
Yeah, I really like that one. Um, and like, look at this. I could not believe that this was $17. When I purchased it, I was like, I was fully expecting another bullshit little tiny deck, and it's not. It's a whole ass book, like a whole fucking book,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of the cards. And I had to go check if it was the same manufacturing company that did that deck that you had a problem with. That's not.
The red feather, yeah.
You're describing how the deck was split, and I'm like, well, this one was split. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
maybe the reason why I was having a hard time shuffling it is because it's slightly not uniform in size. But no, it's definitely very uniform. And then I do like this tarot deck too. Like I was saying, it is a little bit more frou-frou than some other decks. This is like somebody, like a warm friend holding your hand and trying to let you down gently. This is not a New York or Boston tarot deck. This is like a California tarot deck. Going back to our 411 days.
I've just gotten a couple of those recently. Let me see here. This one, and where'd the other one go? Oh, here. I did a reading last night. It took forever. Forever. It's an hour-long video.
Ooh, I'm excited to watch it.
It's posting at noon. It's a video response to Erin Lento on the Witch of Saturn. She's got a channel here on YouTube, and it was her first tarot tag that she ever did, and she called it PB January decks. So decks that go together like peanut butter and jelly.
Oh my gosh! And
That
yeah, I
you
can see why you would have an hour long.
So yeah, she had 5 categories, and of course I had to add on a few other categories, and yeah, it took forever. But anyway, I do feature both of these decks in that video, and that's going to be on at noon. But Hush Tarot, yeah, Hush Tarot, and it came out 6 years ago, came out in 2020. And it is just like a warm hug. It's so,
You know what that immediately made me think of, right?
what?
Yeah, yeah.
Hush.
Somebody's calling my name. If you listen closely, baby, hush.
Hush.
Oh, oh, whoa.
Yep. Love that song.
Wasn't
My
planning on doing
favorite.
karaoke this morning, but shit happens.
Uh, yeah. So anyway, this is
That is
just a
so pretty. Is that a
very
face made out of like nature?
mm-hmm. Yeah, it's this is the 2 of Wands.
Is that a cat behind it? Behind
Mm-hmm.
the head? Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
And there's 2 little kitties here. So
Oh,
you see this kitty too.
yeah. Oh yes, I can definitely see that.
The
What
hard
a
time
cool.
I have with this deck is that the wands and the swords look very similar. And so
Mhm.
I always have to look at it very closely or put my reading glasses on so I can see. But anyway, yeah, it's super pretty and gentle deck. It's like a lot of it is naturey. Um, but like this, for example, this looks like swords to me, but it's a 4 of wands.
That's wild.
Yeah,
I on the reading that I did last night, the silent reading that I posted. I don't know if you saw that one, but
I did.
my eight of no, not my eight of wands. My ace of swords, I thought for sure was wands because of it was like a bow and arrow,
Hmm.
and arrow equals wands in my brain. And but no, it was supposed to be the ace of swords, and so I'm like, huh.
Yeah, isn't that funny? I mean, because to me, arrow I went immediately to swords, but yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
really?
the mental gymnastics we go through.
Yeah.
While we were talking, I pulled this card from Memento Mori,
Oh my
and
gosh, so
it,
beautiful.
and it says carry hope. So
It's what we're fucking doing right now. We're carrying hope.
exactly, exactly. All right, then the other gentle deck that I was talking about it's called the Gentle Tarot. This one is the colors are just really soothing, and it is just super, super gentle. The
Is
Hermit.
that a little fox?
Yep. The fox is my animal for the year.
Dude, foxes are so freaking cute.
I did
Do
a
you remember when we
spread.
saw the ram when we were on our way to Alaska?
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Lots of them we saw. But yeah, the fox was sort of stalking me in different things, and I just had a feeling that the fox was going to be my animal for the year. And Allison and I was doing a year spread for both of us, and I was getting an animal ally and a crystal ally and a herbal, like a plant ally, and all of that stuff for each of us for the year. And I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled the animal deck, and um, I wasn't sure what I was going to get. I had no idea, and Allison's was white-tailed deer,
Nice.
and mine was the fox. I even told her out loud, I was like, kind of hoping for the fox. It's been stalking me, and it just seems like that's probably what's going to come up. But then I just shuffled and shuffled and shuffled, and that's what came up. So,
That's awesome.
yeah, it was cool. We were talking about something. So you were talking about your new tarot deck and how gentle it is. It's like
Oh
a
yeah,
California girl.
we went off on the side tangent. We were talking about the tarot spreads that we've been enjoying.
Mhm.
So that was the True Heart in tarot spread. I did that
Mhm.
one. I'm going to be doing one later for the 111 portal. I'm going to be doing a chakra spread.
Oh, yeah. I did a chakra spread, and I even recorded the reading, and I almost posted it. Actually, I did put it. I uploaded it to YouTube, but then I wound up deleting it. It just felt kind of personal, and I also, because it was personal, I didn't explain my interpretation of the cards very well. Like a few of the cards I just sort of glossed over, and I just was like, anybody watching this is just going to think I'm an idiot, not that I'm being
Introspective.
introspective, right? So I deleted it, but it was a very effective reading, and I got it from 111 oracle spreads for every
I
day.
saw that on Amazon and I almost bought it. I'm going to have to go over there and take some pictures.
Yeah, you totally can. Yeah, here is the chakra spread that I had.
So, what are your numbers line up with? Because, like this one, number one is home finances and security.
Mm.
And then, so what do you have for yours?
Mine is more related to one situation. And it's like it's designed to help you guide the energy of your chakras to help you identify and release any blockages, as well as receive guidance to promote energy flow and healing. So the first question is for the root chakra, what is at the base of the situation? So whatever situation you're reading on. And then how does the situation affect you emotionally? And that's the sacral chakra. Then solar plexus, how can you tap into your personal power? And then 4 is heart, what needs more love and compassion? And 5, throat, what needs to be communicated or expressed? And then number 6 is your third eye, what is your intuition telling you? And number 7 is your crown, how can your connection to source assist you? So
Okay.
that's the
I
way
mean,
that one lines up.
it's pretty similar, but this is more of a generalized for your life rather than
Like
a
a
specific
like a
situation or
year
question.
ahead kind of reading, or
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's not really a year ahead, but it
oh
doesn't
yeah,
say
because you're
a
doing
year
it for
ahead.
the portal. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm doing it for the collective. And like yesterday when I was doing the Tarot's Little Sidekick, I started off just by wanting to do those for me, and then I'm like, I could just record this. And, I didn't really want to explain things, so I just kept it silent and put music over it.
Yeah, I liked it. I
Yeah.
like that. And I've done
Your
Tarot's Little
little cat,
Side. Huh?
like your little cat questions.
Yeah, I've done the Tarot's sidekick for the collective too. I have those right here in this box that I made. This box, Allison got me, this came with a lip mask and some um, lip balm. That's the word. Lip balm.
Words are hard.
Talking is difficult. Anyway, the box was so cute and it matched these cards so well that I decided to just repurpose the box for these cards. So I've used Tarot's Little Sidekick for the collective before, and I've got them sitting right here.
Yeah, I have
Um,
mine within reach too, but
but then I got these spirit kitties and witch kitties, and I've been using them because I like that they have a cute little question with each one.
yeah.
So yeah, I think for the 111 portal, I'll do something too. I hadn't been planning on it, but I'll do something for the collective for my Sunday Oracle soul food reading.
Matches right on up.
Yep. Yeah. So I've got that VR coming out today at noon, and my card of the day is coming at, in a half an hour or so. And um, my favorite reading that I've done lately is the Find Your Fool reading. That
That was
spread.
so cool. I wanted to talk to you about that a little bit more
Hmm.
because I was working when I was watching it and I was listening to it, but I'm just like, I need to understand the concept of this a little bit more. So you separate out the major and the minor,
Yep.
and then you find the fool, however far back it is, and then you go through the rest of the cards.
Yeah, I'll show you real quick while we're chatting. I'll just go through and grab my majors out of here, and we'll use this deck to do a sample reading.
To separate out this deck too while we're just sitting here.
Yeah, might as well. Let's do it. There's my fool right there. I just love this deck of Ethanese. It's so pretty.
I don't think I have any of her decks.
Well, she's decks are independent. This one I had to buy directly from her, and it was a limited run of 2,000. I don't know why it hasn't been picked up by mass market yet. Oh, part of the reason why it hasn't been picked up mass market, I think it was about to be, or one of her decks at least was going to be, but she is adamantly anti AI, and I think words were said between her and whatever publisher she was working with.
I love it when words are said.
Yeah, me too, especially with her because she doesn't pull any punches. She's like you. But she's another one too that says, make your art. Just do it.
Look at this Nine of Swords.
Oh, wow. Does that not capture it perfectly or what?
It totally does. There's my fool. This fool is kind of cool too.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
I like how the fool seems so airy because the dress is transparent.
And it's
Like
the same
there's,
color as the sky. So she
yeah,
just blends into the sky.
yeah. I mean, that really shows both in this realm and not really.
Clink.
Like, I only have half a cup because my eldest decided that he wanted coffee.
Ah,
Told him it was
that's
just food.
all right. So I have separated out my major arcana, and yeah, you just basically, so the real name of the spread is called Find the Hidden Word.
Okay.
And you take your major arcana, you shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. And if your fool is the first card, you don't do a reading because that's too much. And if the fool is the last card, obviously you can't do a reading because there's no cards after the fool. I was sharing about this in a video recently. I was using the Hush Tarot, and I wanted to do a reading on a specific topic. And so I was like, I had so much fun using that Find the Hidden Word spread that I'm going to try that again on this topic. And I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled multiple times. And the first time that I started laying out the cards, the Fool was the first card. I'm like, oh, okay, well, Let's see. Let me rephrase the question and I'll try again. Shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. And then the Fool was the last card of the reading. And I'm like, well, maybe I wasn't concentrating hard enough. I really need to focus on this question. I'm going to focus. Come on, Spirit. Let's do this reading. I'm focusing. Last card again.
Yeah,
And I did
Spirit's
it.
like, I didn't fucking stutter.
I didn't fucking stutter. And the fourth time I did it, Fool last time again.
My God.
And I riffle shuffled and overhand shuffled and multiple times in between each. Hush Tarot did not want to read on that topic. And so
You want to share the topic for the class?
it was it was it was a personal one that related to my goals, and Hush was like, "No, I'm not talking about that."
Hush told you,
So
huh?
Hush told me to just hush my mouth. So anyway, let's pick a topic to do our reading on, and let's see what we get.
Topics.
Do we want to be political?
I mean, I did like that you did the find the Fool card for the Renee Good.
Oh,
What about when the Cheeto in Chief is going to be no longer?
let's do a State of the Union. Because this, you get so many cards that it's hard to really focus in on a really specific question with this reading, I think. I mean, you can, but
Now I have Rise Again stuck in my head.
yeah, I'm going to do State of the Union for mine. What about you? What are you going to do on yours? Same thing
Well,
or different?
yeah, I'll do the same thing. But like, as far as the State of the Union goes, is this like the country, the world?
The State of the Union address is traditionally shared in January by the president, but whatever we get from our president will be trash and garbage and lies and
Did he already do one or no? I can't stand to listen to him speak, so I have to
no,
get my news
yeah,
from other sources.
same. Yeah, I have to just catch the recap later. No, I don't think he has.
Okay.
So let's just do our own State of the Union. And
Okay.
maybe the cards may not want to read on it, but let's see. And so
So
what
now
you
when we're
do,
doing this, do we start like from the back or flip it over?
you start like this,
Okay.
and then you flip it over, and then you just keep going until you get the Fool. And it's interesting to note what comes up before the Fool because you don't read those.
I mean, I do what I want, but
Right.
oh man, we're missing out on a lot of stuff here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I was noticing all of the things that could be part of a State of the Union address
Okay, I got the
that
Fool.
are not coming up. Okay, I've got the Fool too.
How many
Okay,
cards did you flip over? Can we just be
yeah,
nosy and
let's compare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I got 17.
Wow. Okay. So then you flip over your cards and you I'm going to flip mine over and then just sort of look at them before I start reading. But you can just start reading on them, riffing on them as they pop over.
Oh, you had some nudity too?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You have the Empress in there? Is that the last
Yep.
one?
No, my last one is the high priestess.
Oh, okay.
So mine, I'll read mine off and then you read yours. I got strength, the Hierophant, the Sun, the Hermit, Judgment, the Empress, the Lovers, Death, and the High Priestess.
And well, mine is shorter. I got Justice for my first one. Oh, actually, no. I got the Magician first, then Justice, the Hangman, Strength, and the Devil.
What do you have above? What's the one top furthest left?
This one?
No.
For this left? This is the
Yeah.
Fool.
Oh, yeah. You don't read the Fool. So, yeah.
I kind of put these
Okay.
a little bit more in order. I was just trying to condense it so it was easier to see, but
So, what do you have again? You have
the Magician,
Mhm.
Justice, the Hangman, Strength, and the Devil.
Oh boy. Okay, so tell me what your interpretation is of that.
All right, well, we have the tools. Nobody is coming to save us. It's our fucking job to save ourselves. We have everything that we need. We need to make sure that justice is going to prevail. We have to demand justice because the current administration is not. During demanding justice and creating some kind of a fixed solution, we have to gain enlightenment. And I think that that means that we need to bring enlightenment to the people that are affected by the MAGA cult. We're going to have to keep our mind strength. This is something that a lot of people have a hard time keeping their head about. Just the other day when I posted my video about Renee Good, I had some comments, and getting mad in the comments is not going to help me,
Mm-mm.
but stating the facts does. And I was able to communicate with somebody that originally was just trying to rage bait me. And we went back and forth 12 times, and he actually thanked me for the interaction. So,
Wow.
yeah, we have to be able to communicate. We have to find some kind of common ground to breach. Like, I have to make myself humanized, and I have to be able to humanize them in order for us to build a bridge and come together.
Mm-hmm.
And along the way, we're going to have some temptations. We're going to feel like we can just get rid of this. And we need to stop calling them like MAGA idiots. Like I was saying, we need to humanize them
Mm-hmm.
because we're all on this fire together.
Right.
So
100%. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and they're not idiots because they're listening. They're listening to their own algorithm.
Mhm.
Their algorithm is giving them the information that the algorithm thinks they want, and they're making their decisions based on the information that they're receiving. And when you talk to them, and you speak with them one on one, you realize they want the same things as us.
They do. They're voting for their interests, and they, like you said, they have their own algorithm.
And
So
they want security for their families. They want prosperity for their children and themselves. They want, you know, they want peace. They really just want the same things as us. They just, they're going about it in a different way. So yeah, I mean, humanizing people, I think is great. So my interpretation, I also have the strength card, and that is, we have to train our thoughts on a daily basis in order control control our own mental narrative. This we're coming out of a really difficult year, from 2025, and in order to create a new reality, you have to think it first. All things that are out there in the world, that are real, that are tangible, that have actually taken effect, they were manifested from thoughts first. We've got to train our thoughts and get them going in the right direction. And if you take a day off of training that lion, it'll eat your lunch. So, and then
and your hand.
training our yeah, and your hand, and other things, probably your face too. And so training our thoughts and having that internal strength, that is what we need to bring to our government. The Hierophant comes next. It represents our government and our collected wisdom. And so we need to strengthen that government. Strength then will lead to a stronger government. There is going to be illumination. The sun comes next, and the sun is going to bring full illumination to everything. Everything that the government has been trying to hide, the Epstein files, for example, all of that is going to come to light. And we also have the hermit holding her star. The hermit is her lantern. It contains the star of hope and faith and truth and justice is within that lantern, and she's holding that.
I find it
And
funny that the hermit came right after the sun. The sun's
mhm,
going to burn away all the shadows, and then the hermit is going to focalize that hopeful, wishing energy.
bring it forth. And you see that she is out in the open. She's not from in a cave any longer. She has emerged from her cave, and she's holding that hope and faith out for everybody to see on the top of the mountain. And then what comes next is judgment. And this is the reckoning, where now that everything has been brought to light, then judgment is going to take place, and nobody can escape it. Nobody can escape it. If you are a Christian or from a Christian background, you know that one of the scriptures is that every heart shall know, every knee shall bow. Everybody's going to know all of this stuff. And then what comes next is the Empress. After that judgment comes and things are cleared away, the Empress will be able to take over and create the new reality that we want,
Which is
and
necessary.
which is necessary. And it is going to be involve choice. The Lovers is next, and the Lovers is all about making choices with the full knowledge of all of with full knowledge of everything that has come before. You cannot make choices unless you have full illuminated knowledge, and that has come before. So the Lovers will be able to make the right choices and bring a death, an ending to one thing, and a new beginning. That emerging sun in the background, that is the new beginning. And we get the High Priestess at the end. The High Priestess she's knowing, she's intuitive, she, um, and she is guided by the spirit, and she's guided by the truth. So that is my state of the union. I'm hoping that 2026 pans out that way.
Fuck yeah.
And same as yours, I hope it pans out the way you saw it too.
Yeah. I mean, we both have a similar interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is just more illumination on what happened. Mine, I'm just kind of skipping past it. We know shit happened and we want it fixed.
Right. Yeah.
I want justice.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. So, yeah, that was fun. Anyway, that's one of my favorite readings that I have been using lately is that one, but I have been trying out a bunch of different spreads. I've got this one is a pretty good book here, The Seeker's Compass, and I got this off of Amazon. 50 advanced tarot spreads to navigate life's journey. And so it's got all kinds of really good spreads in here. I've been just trying new ones, like pretty much every day. What are you doing for your overall tarot and magical practice this year? Are you doing anything new, or what do you do on a daily and weekly basis?
Well, I mean, you understand my back and forth with tarot. Like, I've been reading tarot since I was 12, but, life has always gotten in the way. At this
Right.
point, I am really just setting a precedent that I want to do a reading every day, which is why I have my Curse Daily. And even if it's a 2-minute reading, even if I am only having 2 minutes to sit down with the deck of my choice and pull a fucking card and interpret that, I'm going to do it. So reading every day is a big thing, and not just reading for each day. I want to read every day because, like, I do record in advance, but I still want to read tarot every day.
Yeah.
So that is my main goal, is to read every day. And then I also have a calendar that has like the breakdown of the moons. So I'm following the moon a little bit more than I have in the past. I mean, when I was a restaurant manager, I definitely followed the moon because people on the full moon, it's a real fucking thing, dude.
It totally is.
Yeah, and like working graveyards when it's a full moon, I didn't want to clean up puke, but I know it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Yep.
So, yeah, I do want to follow the moon more. I have quite a bit of candle magic that I have been considering doing, and then my collection of crystals I've been trying to incorporate more into my life.
Oh,
Like, I have
speaking of
to have
crystals,
crystals with me when I'm reading.
yeah, I love that. And these are the crystals that have come out of my crystal advent calendar that
I
you
love
got for
that.
me.
I was going to
Yeah.
ask how that has been going.
I was on day 18 today and have really, it's been like, oh, I get to get a new crystal. And so, yeah, I get a new one every day and I'm keeping them all together in this little bowl. I love that.
I have
So,
little advent calendars that are appropriate for Valentine's Day. And I was thinking about doing something like that, but with like bracelets and small crystals, maybe a
mhm.
ring or two.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I like that
Yeah.
idea. Speaking of which, you still have my homemade
Oh,
oracle
yes.
deck that you need to come and get.
I
You
do
need
need
to
to
come
kind of
and
get that.
pick up your homemade oracle deck that is, I mean, it's just whatever. At least,
No,
but
it's not just whatever. Do not fucking discount yourself.
your mommy made it for you.
Yes,
So
my mommy made it for me, and I bought you those cards because I wanted you to create, and then you fucking created, and I get to enjoy it.
yeah,
So I'm
exactly.
excited.
And every single one of these words is going to be something that you're going to be like happy to get. It's not going to, you're not going to get one of the words and go, oh
Womp
shit.
womp womp.
Womp womp. They're, they're all good words. So,
They never did find that Anthrax guy.
right. And I did half of the cards in purple and half of them in gold. So,
Beautiful. Colors of prosperity.
yep. And royalty,
Yeah.
because you're a queen. You're the queen of swords this year.
Oh, doesn't that look like I have like a crown when I'm in front
It,
of that?
yeah. I was, when you sent me the pictures, I was like, you look like you have hair on fire. So,
This girl is on fire. I'm sorry for the singing, guys. Don't judge
so
me. I know I'm not Alicia Keys.
my practice this year, I have a ridiculous list of things that I want to learn this year. I'm just looking up my book of things that I've listed that I'm going to work on this year. So my scary ass deck, Terra Volatile, I want to do a deck study on it. This book, look at that
That is a
book.
big ass book.
Yeah. Anyway, and it's got a whole different suit. And the suit is based on the process of alchemy. The alchemical process is in 7 stages. So you have to understand. Now, if they would have taught chemistry with tarot when I was a kid, then I would have passed chemistry. And well, I
Right.
passed it, but by the skin of my teeth.
I think I dropped
Anyway,
out instead of finishing chemistry.
it was freaking hard. Um, it killed my GPA. So anyway, I am going to do a deck study on Terra Volatile. I am also going to learn Lenormand.
I've been looking at the Lenormand decks, and I think I need to get back to being comfortable with Crowley before I move on to another deck.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like right now I'm so immersed in Rider Waite that I'm having a hard time with Crowley. So I need to
Yeah.
be able to merge and separate them before I add a third into the mix.
Yeah, exactly. But that's sensible, but I'm not sensible.
Like I want to set myself up for failure and disappointment.
That's my whole life. I'm used to that. So, um, so I bought myself this to get better to get a better understanding of Thoth, and so I'm
That
going.
Princess of Pentacles on the front there.
Hmm. I love it. So I'm going to learn that. I've got these split out by month, so I'm going to do different things each month.
And
So a couple other things that I want to learn this year. I want to spend a month working on this book, Floriography. It's written by Jessica Rue. She has done some of my very favorite decks, the Tarot of the Woodland Wardens. She talks about the meaning of flowers and stuff in, especially when they're used in cards and stuff like that.
that's cool.
So I want to learn a little bit about that, and also the like the herbs. Like I've got the herb crafters tarot and one of the herbal astrology oracle, and then I have this herbiary deck. So I want to, at the same time as I'm doing that, I want to learn about the plant associations that have to do with astrology and tarot, and as well as the crystals. So that's
The my background that I used to have has all of the different plants in it, and it does have the different male
oh,
or feminine, or the different astrology signs that are associated with it, and then also the practical uses and the magical uses.
I
So
was
I that
wondering what that was, if you had, because I hadn't seen them up close, but that's what it looked like they probably were. So that's
yeah,
cool. I like that.
I took apart a book to make that.
Why not?
Yeah,
And
and then I
and
have
then
multiple collections of herbs. So if you do want some herbs, you let me know.
oh yeah, I will. And then the other thing is I have two new decks about runes
Ooh,
and these cute little runes that came with it.
very cool.
So they're like dice, but they have the runes. And so I don't know how to use them, but I want to learn that this year. So those are some of the things that I'm learning, that I want to spend the year learning about. And then I'm the same as you. I want to throw some cards every day, regardless of what's going on. I want to do some cards and try out different things. And I still do, like, oh, one of the new things that I'm doing, I felt, did I tell you about this? I think I might have. I had this feeling, like this calling, like I'm supposed to work with a goddess. And I'm like,
Oh, you did not tell me about this.
I just had this feeling like I'm supposed to work with a goddess. I don't know how to do that. I have no idea what that entails. And I was sitting with it for a couple of days and hadn't taken any action. And then Hexa on Tarot and Witchery posted a video on how to work with goddesses. And I'm
What?
like,
Will you tag that in this video too, so I can follow it too?
yes,
Okay.
I will.
Because I mean, I've been drawn to all things Hecate for quite a while, but I know that she's kind of a difficult goddess to work with.
No, she's a difficult goddess to have on your bad side, but I don't think she's hard to work with. A lot of people I know have done work with her. But so I did. I followed her instructions, and she said if you have a goddess deck, to use that deck to, if you want to put it up to the universe, you can do that. She said if you make a decision to put it up to the universe, follow through with it. But if you have a calling to a specific goddess, then you can do it that way too. I decided to throw it out to the universe, and I had freaking 8 decks of goddesses.
Oh my gosh.
Um, so I used my dice to pick which deck I was going to pull my goddess from, and the one that I got was this one, and
Goddesses of the World.
Mm-hmm.
You've used that in one of your readings before.
I've used it in several. I've used it a lot. I love this deck. Um, it's probably AI, but I don't even care. I mean, these images are just beautiful. Anyway, I went to pull a card, but I got two. Two came out, and they are Isis and Thesson. So I work with Isis at night. And at night, the way I work with her is I kind of meditate upon her. And I have done tarot readings with her. And then at night, I pull a card from her. She gives me a card. And then I have it on my altar here. Thesson, she's the goddess of the dawn. And so she is my goddess that I work with in the morning. She is a goddess of joy and optimism. Who needs that more than me?
Well, look at that.
Yeah. And so, but then the other thing that Hexa says is do not learn about your goddess. Don't go reading up on them. Don't formulate any opinions about them. Just trust yourself. And after you've worked with them for 6 months or so, then you can read up on them, and then you'll be astounded by how spot on you were. But the first thing that I did was like I did an interview reading with each of the goddesses like I do with my decks. I do
Which
an
is
interview.
another cool ass reading that I want to do myself.
Yeah, try it out with your new deck and figure it out. I mean, because you've worked with it a little bit, and so do those questions with your new deck and see. But yeah, so I did an interview with each of these goddesses and asked them how they saw me, what are they here to teach me, and that was I don't have that notebook handy, but I wrote down their answers and everything, and I'm really excited to work with them for the next 6 months or a year or so. And then I used these crystal decks and my herb decks. I used those to ask them what kind of offerings they wanted, what kind of crystals do they like, and then that way I put a crystal by each of their. One of them liked yarrow for the plant, so I had to order some yarrow. I gave both of them rosemary because I guess all gods and goddesses like rosemary. And
I mean, I was going to ask what your herb of the year was, and I'm like, I wonder if it's rosemary.
my plant ally for the year was yarrow. So that
What?
was I know. I was like, wow, that's so cool because it was several days, in between those readings. And then my crystal ally is turquoise. So,
Do you have a tarot card of the year as well?
yes, it's 7 of Pentacles.
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
Is the juice worth the squeeze? And check and adjust is my key phrase. Constantly monitor the results of things and make adjustments as needed. So, continuous improvement.
I hate that phrase.
I know. I know. 100%. I mean, as soon as I understood what the 7 of Pentacles was, when I really understood it, it was after I had been working at, the carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the devil. And, and I was like, oh, I want to like this card, but I so don't. Which card is yours for the year?
Queen of Swords.
Yeah. I mean, that's great. Because we were talking about that earlier. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be the Queen of Swords for this year. And
yeah,
that's totally.
Yeah, man. I mean, it would be cool if I was like the Empress or, the High Priestess, but no.
I
I'm
wanted the High Priestess.
bitch.
I wanted the High Priestess. I really wanted, something cool, but no, 7 of Pentacles. Last year, my card of the year was 8 of Pentacles. So, and that it wound up being very accurate. And Seven of Pentacles. I don't feel like I'm going backwards. I feel like I'm just continuing to build
You're
on.
just doing the cha-cha.
Yeah.
Cha-cha
Yep.
slide.
Exactly. So that is the card of the year for me.
One year I'll be able to be soft and feminine, but this year is not that year.
No, logic, and
I can
it's
be
a good year.
feminine. I can be feminine while being intelligent and battle ready. Being feminine just
Well,
means wearing a dress, right?
and the Queen of Swords is, she's pretty damn witty too. She's not just a hard ass who
No.
suffers no bullshit. She also has a really quick wit.
And
So
she's got a lot of logic built in with her intuition. So
she sees the truth. So this is a great year for you to be able to see clearly. So yeah.
I'm okay with it. I've made my peace with it.
Yeah, I always want to be the Queen of Pentacles. I am the Queen of Pentacles.
Yeah,
That's
dude. I would even be fine with the Princess of Pentacles. I know that she's a little bit on the, immature and wants to be flitting around doing whatever. I'd be fine with that too. Give me material success enough to be able to be flighty.
I'll take the Nine of Pentacles, but
oh yeah,
whatever. Yeah. In order to get to the Nine of Pentacles, I have to do the 7 and 8 of Pentacles, and that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you enjoy learning things until you're the master at them, and you're really good at it. So it makes sense that you are working on continuous improvement, and then also being the apprentice.
Right. Yep.
The only way to get to be a master is to.
There. Now you're back.
Gee, they just like completely kicked me out of Riverside.
Well, now you're back.
Yeah, now I'm back. I don't remember what I was saying.
It was probably good stuff to freeze out anyway. You were just talking about me learning and developing.
Well, you fucking are.
And a good one for going overboard.
Well, I mean, moderation has never been either of our strong suits. So.
So not. So. All right. Well,
I think the universe is saying that we should wrap this up.
That's what I was like.
The
when you
5-year-old
froze, I'm like,
phone.
yeah, maybe the universe is saying you're done here. So
whatever.
Whatever. Okay. Well, let's do this again. This was fun.
It was fun, and I think we should do this next Saturday.
It's a date. We'll do it.
Tag all of the people that we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Well, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later, Gator.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.